Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. And boy, the Democrats are desperate. They are absolutely desperate because they are projected to get demolished in the midterms, because the left, Democrats, they have went so far left. They have alienated the everyday voter, just the independent voter. The support for Joe Biden from independents is something like 20%. It is atrocious. And what do Democrats do when they know that they can't win? They play the race card. Well, you actually have a black Democrat that is trying to unseat Rand Paul. And folks, this man's going to lose because he is playing the race card. He's going about this whole thing all wrong. Check this out. Democrat Charles Booker wears a noose in a new ad blasting GOP Senator Rand Paul. Democrat Charles Booker is challenging Republican Senator Rand Paul in Kentucky's 2022 Senate race. This man has no shot. And he knows that he has no shot because he would do something this foolish. It's absolutely ridiculous. It says here on Fox News, in a provocative and controversial push, the Democratic Senate nominee who's challenging Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky in November's midterm election wears a noose in a new ad criticizing Paul's past opposition to a measure to make lynching a federal hate crime. But the spot by former state lawmaker Charles Booker makes no mention that Paul later supported an updated anti-lynching bill that is now law. So we're going to watch this ad, folks, and this man is a flat out liar. And the reason why Rand Paul did not want to go along with the first anti-lynching bill that was out there, because he said it was too broad. It could have made pretty much anything like a hate crime, I guess you can say. It wasn't good. But we're going to watch the clip. But it says here, Paul in 2020 held up legislation that would have made lynching a federal hate crime, saying at the time he was worried it could be applied too broadly. But the senator went on to co-sponsor the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act, which is authored by Senators Tim Scott, who is actually black, and Cory Booker, who is a Democrat and also black. The bill passed the Senate 3 months ago, and it's now federal law. So he wants to go out there and paint Dr. Rand Paul as some kind of a racist that wants black people to be lynched. And it's just not the case. Now, check this out. In this so-called ad campaign here, he doesn't make any mention on how he can actually make things better. This is strictly about attacking Rand Paul. Let's go ahead and play this clip, guys.
The pain of our past persists to this day. In Kentucky, like many states throughout the South, lynching was a tool of terror. It was used to kill hopes for freedom.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of Democrats too, but you're one of them. You're a Democrat.
It was used to kill my ancestors.
Democrats.
Now, in a historic victory for our Commonwealth, I have become the first black Kentuckian to receive the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate. My opponent, the very person who compared expanded health care to slavery. The person who said he would have opposed the Civil Rights Act. The person who single-handedly blocked an anti-lynching act from being federal law. The choice couldn't be clearer. Do we move forward together, or do we let politicians like Rand Paul forever hold us back and drive us apart? In November, we will choose healing. We will choose Kentucky.
Folks, that was the most ridiculous ad campaign I probably ever saw. That was utterly ridiculous. And this is what Democrats continue to do to this day, to go out to get black people to vote for them. The race grift. That's all it is. I wish black people wake up to this foolishness. Did you see anything in this so-called ad campaign that would actually make things better for everybody else? He just went on the attack on Rand Paul. He didn't offer any solutions. And this is what Democrats do. They never offer any solutions. They just go out there, play the race grift. Hey, Rand Paul, Republican, he's racist. He's racist. Vote for me. That's the solution. And check this out. When it came to 2020, Democrats were saying, you know what? That Donald Trump guy, you know what? He's racist. He was never racist when he was a Democrat. But he's a Republican. He's a populist Republican. Now all of a sudden he's racist now. Vote for Joe Biden. And if you look at the history of Joe Biden has said a long list of racist things. He was friends with segregationists. This whole race grift thing, it needs to end. It needs to stop, man. This is ridiculous. Democrats, do you have any other ideas besides the race grift? No, you don't. You have no solutions whatsoever. The whole gun thing right now, all you guys want to do is just take away the guns of law-abiding citizens. You're not actually addressing the problem. And this is the thing with Democrats. They never address the problem. Never. Why do you have to go out there and infringe on the rights of law-abiding citizens? And in this case, this is nothing more than a fear tactic. Nothing more than a fear tactic. When Rand Paul has already supported an anti-lynching bill that is now law, written by two black men, a Republican and a Democrat. But you're going to go out there, you're going to continue to race grift and make yourself look like an utter fool. Charles Booker is not beating Rand Paul in Kentucky. He's not. The whole race hustling thing, man, this needs to end. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.